Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, me, J Brothers, is today going to be looking at my A380 papercraft Gemini model. So, as you see, this is my papercraft model, and just don't think it's a papercraft model, because you know what? No ordinary kid can do this. I've seen many YouTube videos related to this, but I think this video is going to impress you all. Because look, I've seen YouTube videos who make these paper model aircrafts without movable surfaces. What I meant by movable surfaces is like you can move it. That's what. So I'm going to be showing you a detailed look and how everything works and how I made this and how much time it took, all in this video. If you have any questions in the comment, if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments down below. So first, we start with the fuselage. It's pretty big, so I can't really show the whole thing in the camera, but I think you can see it. So basically, this is an Airbus A380-800. It's one of the biggest planes in the world, and this has been my favorite plane since, I don't know, first grade. So this was so hard to make. Every single structure, every single thing I had to cut, and everything I had to glue on with super glue, and every time I had to burn my hand with the super hot glue. It was hard and harsh. That's why you can see like some mistakes around here, and you can actually see that the plane is not aligned to the fuselage, but that's okay. And you can see like that's the vertical stabilizer and the horizontal stabilizer, which adds more detail, and you can see these winglets, which adds even more detail. And I haven't yet added the gears, but I will soon. This is really so cool. I think this is the best project I've ever done. And we have like these spokes. Actually, I think they're called antennas in the plane, which like transmit radio signals for all the equipment in the plane. As you can see here. Yeah. These things. These spokes. And then like it took so much time. Amount of exactly, I don't know how much time it took me, but I think approximately 2 months. I know 2 months is a lot, because you know why I did this for 2 months? Because I like delayed it a lot, so it took me 2 months, or else it would have taken me like 1 week. And this is really cool. We can make like animations with this. Now, it's the movable surfaces time, and this is going to be really cool, so make sure you closely watch this. So the first part of the movable surface I'm going to be showing you is, of course, all the movable surfaces used to control the plane. So we have the back of the plane first. As you can see, these are called the horizontal and vertical stabilizer. They like help the plane move around like this and like this. As you can see, up, down, then without turning the wings like this, right and left. So first thing we're going to see is the thing which helps in moving the plane without turning the whole wing right and left. So it moves. This is the first movable surface I made, and it's pretty bad, but actually I pretty like it. You can move it down like this. It's really cool. So it's like this. And then these two, I can't control both of them, so I'll just show one and tell you how it looks like. can't see here. Trying my level best to show the movable surfaces, but I can't. Okay, so we're done with the back tail part. So I'm pretty sure you saw all of it. We have the engines moving, and that will be at the end. So sorry. So next, what we are going to be looking at is, of course, the movable surfaces in the plane. Sorry, not plane, the wing. Yeah, wing. So the wing is actually pretty cool. First, you're going to be looking at slats. You see, we can see some mistakes in here, but I just couldn't make it up that good. And these movable surfaces are there in both of the wings, so I'll have to only show one of the wing. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is a thing called the slats. It's in like this part of the plane, and you can actually move it. Look at this. I think you can see it. You can see I can extend these parts. Then I can push it back in. This too. Then I can pull it back. Then I can push it back in. So that's actually a really good feature for a plane. So the reason why this is there in the plane, so in case, imagine this. If a plane is landing and you go on a stall mode. So imagine this is the plane landing and you need to go fast enough, but you can't actually using the throttle, you can't create the correct speed for the plane to go and fly on without stalling. So imagine for the A380, I think the stall speed is 120 knots. So imagine if you're going in 110 knots, you'll stall and you'll die. But if we use a slat, that's going to increase the speed a little more, like 5 knots plus. And that's on both the wings, so it can increase more. The reason why is I don't know if it's actually correct. The air from the below side moves up and gets released through the upper side of the wing. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure, but I think that's how it works. So that's how the plane moves faster when the slats are on. Okay? And actually it's a really cool feature to move up and down. So next we have is, everyone knows this, the brakes. Usually people think brakes of the plane are on the wings, like a car, but actually it's not. A brake of the plane, if it was in the wheels just would have yeeted off the air and the passengers inside would have died. And that's not what we want to happen here. We want to create safety. So that's why people use their brains and put these brakes, I'm not sure if you can see this, and put the brakes on the wings. And now I know what you're asking now. How can they put brakes on the wings? The reason is, everything in a plane works with air, and it does work with air. The movement of air can decrease speed, and the movement of air can also increase speed. And that's very crucial for flying a plane. So I'll just show you the brakes now. So look at this. I'm sorry I didn't print out the back. I just couldn't. So when a plane lands, these things open up. So let me just show you a landing invitation. So it's like this. And then these open up to reduce the speed. This is just ramming out of the runway. Also in the other wing to lower speed more. So the reason why actually this is placed is actually, you know, when something faces something, like what if you throw a ball on a wall? Does it go through the wall or does the wall block the ball? That's the same thing for this. Even though the plane is so big, these do a lot of difference. So when the air comes like this and they hit these things and move upward, that makes, so normally if this wasn't there, the wind just could have just gone like this and would have done nothing, and the plane should have and the plane should stop by itself using its heaviness and weight. But with this, the wind gets blocked and moves upward. That creates like a force which is stopping the plane, and the plane stops in time and can taxi back to its area. So I hope you understand how the brakes work. So the next thing we're gonna do is, of course, I think all of you know this, the movement of the plane on the wings, which helps the plane to do this. I'm not sure you can see this. Okay. Yeah. Like this and like this. But not like this and like this. Like this. So I'm not sure you saw that in the video shot, but whatever, I'll just edit it. So the flaps are actually on the back side of the wing, and it actually helps a lot in landing. I'm not sure if many people know this, but actually planes just don't fly like straight, like 0-degree angle. Planes actually fly in a slightly tilted manner, so that they can catch the wind and move. Without that, they would have just, you know, like this and fall down. But if it was like this, it would have still still stayed in the air. I don't know why that's needed, but I think it's for catching the wind. I think I've already said that. So for maintaining this this stable position, that's why they have flaps. And you know, during landing, I know many people have seen like plane landing videos or something, like photographers taking videos and, you know, stuff. You would have usually see a plane landing like this. Let me just show you the illustration. So I think that's how you saw a wing, and it makes no sense. Like, how is the plane going down while pointing up? That's the reason why flaps are located. So imagine this is the wing surface. The wind is going like really far from the top. So imagine if this goes up. What happens? The wind shoots up. That makes the whole thing move like this. But if it was like this, it's pointing up downwards. So the wind shoots down. That will make it move like this. That's the same thing. But in fact, these flaps cannot like go upward because that's not needed. You already have the back thingies. So this is how we do it. There's like different degrees of which you can like set the flaps in a real plane. I'm not a pilot, so if any of this is wrong, just post it down in the comments. So you can like put it down and it just stays like that. And that makes the air go downward and points the plane downward. But no plane is going to land like that. So instead, while doing that, if the pilot points upward, the plane can land like this. Mind blown, right? That's on the same thing on the other side too. Yeah. You also put it back up. So we have one last thing we have to look at. Oh, I forgot. You forgot to see what makes the plane move like this and like this. Let me just show that to you right now. This is it. I think I did show it in the video, but I don't know. It's on both the sides of the wing. So now, this is my favorite thing. And if any of this like falls off, just give me a moment. I will fix it up. So here it is. The engines. You're asking me why? Why is the engine gonna move out of its place? The thing is, there is brakes, but do you know some planes can move backward? It's not like a car, but it uses again the same thing. It uses air to move backward, and this thing is called reverse thrust. You know the engine sucks up air through its blade and it shoots it out as a moisture vapor and moisture and stuff and air out of the back, right? I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. But but actually, it is also used to its opposite way. Like it can also shoot out air the opposite way instead of shooting the air this way. So I'll just show you how it does that. Can you see this? Yeah. Okay. Now this is the original position. Just check it out because I don't think you can see it move. Now I'll move it a little bit. Now this is the now portion. Yeah. Can you see that? Yeah. You can see that the engine moved forward and like creates a black space here. So when a plane is reverse thrusting, this opens up and this creates a gap for air to escape. But if air is just to escape like this, just imagine if air is just if there's like no machine pushing the air this way, so the air goes in like this and it just goes out like this. So for that reason, they have set up some machine which I don't know because I'm not a mechanic of a plane. So it shoots out air in the opposite direction. So it goes in like this and shoots out like this from this hole like this. So that's how the engine reverse thrust works, and it helps during landing and brakes because brakes don't do much effect and you most likely stall, like not stall, overrun the runway. So that's why these reverse thrusters is used. And I think that's it. And these reverse thrusters are located in only 2 of the engines on 4 engines of the plane. So that's it. We'll move to the ultimate pictures of the plane. So hope you guys enjoy seeing the 4K HD pictures of what I have of the plane. Thank you. And one more thing, I'm making this video and a big help thanks to papercraft. He like posted videos on YouTube about this and was really helpful. Without that, I would have never made this beast.